Good evening. Welcome to Soldotna Regional Sports Complex. My name is Marty from Peninsula Sports Live. We'll bring you this one tonight. 5:45 start time. Looks like we're a little tardy. Officials are on the ice, so Crimson Bears are coming out now, and Bryce and Clyde will lead the Soldotna Stars onto the sheet. We'll get started here shortly. There'll be some warm-ups, or not warm-ups necessarily, but introductions. We'll do the national anthem, and then this game will get underway. Last night's game, Crimson Bears freshman defenseman scored the only goal in the whole game, and then the Bears win 1-0. And they don't have placards, and I didn't get a roster, so we'll follow along number-wise with the Crimson Bears, and we'll be able to call some names out for the Stars. It's Myrtle. Wortman getting the call to start this evening. Mulligan and Wortman.
A sophomore, number 16, Luke Larson. At defense, a junior, number 28, Eli Settlemyer. At defense,
Settlemyer.
freshman, number 8, Charlie Schmelzenbach.
Larson rounded out the forward line. Schmelzenbach will get the start at defense. Bryce and Clyde, heck of a game last night. Shots ended up pretty even in that game last night. Clyde definitely taking the majority of the shots in the first two periods, but the Stars took off in the third and basically evened up the shot tally. Here we're going to do the national anthem. It's a great song. Love the song. I say it every time.
Be loud, be proud, but be positive.
little bit of a different look tonight. I got a couple different cameras. Be able to zoom in on some face-offs, maybe some shots. And we're underway. Stars control right away. That's Schmelzenbach taking in behind the bench there, or behind the net rather. 2-1-2 underneath the goal line there, and Mulligan down there to help out and controlled out from behind the net. Mulligan slow things down. He's going to tap it out. First one there, number 7 for the Bears. Right towards the middle, a little backhanded tapper, didn't go anywhere, and now looks like Wortman will get it pushed just not over the blue line. Back to gather it up is Settlemeyer, and he'll cycle it back out, and that's Larson centering pass off a skate and back down deep into their own end. Off the end boards, Settlemeyer back for Schmelzenbach. This will make it back to Settlemeyer, and he'll slow it down now as some of the Bears back away and let the Stars work. Here's Larson, gonna skate it right up the board line here, and he's gonna take the shot, poked away by the Bears waiting in defense. Now picked up by the captain, number 36, and long stretch pass, number 18 off the end of his blade. Chase it in under the goal line there. He ends up finding the boards a little bit, and this one tapped back out. Parnell will push it up the wall. Wortman took a stab at it, and it stays inside the zone. Held here just inside the zone, about 3 yards, and that's Mulligan will pull it back and get it cleared, and the Crimson Bears rather, all on side, and it's dipped right back in. Here's Parnell, and a sauce pass for Larson. This one missed Larson, right back out of the zone, right back in by the Bears, back on side once again, and here's Parnell. He'll pinch it into the boards. Now the Crimson Bears there, and it's pulled off the wall and touched forward and clear. Bears control it at neutral, pick it, put it right back in. It's Myrick, and he'll handle 36 into the boards. Myrick tap it up to the half wall. Now it's tipped up and out, and the Bears defense ready for play. Pick it up there by number 49 for the Crimson Bears, and he'll stab it out of the zone, and this is stopped at neutral by Settlemeyer, and dealt off for Myrick. Myrick into the body goes the shot. And now we've got some lumber loose, and looks like maybe one of the Stars there, and now it's off for Myrick once again. It flutters to the close board. Myrick will throw it in. It's gloved there by number 1 and not dropped quickly enough. Stars a little confused as to who should take it. Now it's taken. Tighten up a little bit on that second camera, and it's picked up there by the Crimson Bears and brought into the zone. 36 with some more play time. He throws one backhanded, missed wide on the glove side and off the post, and kicked back out to the point man and pushed right back in there. Clyde with a sliding shin pad save. Held here, Settlemeyer picked away from him. Now into the high slot there, and it trickled just aside. I think probably off the pad of Clyde. Credit him with 2 saves on this trip for the Bears. Settlemeyer now off for Schmelzenbach. He'll circle back. He's got a couple of obstacles there, a stick and a glove on the ice. Here's Settlemeyer, bring it up through neutral. Off of Wortman's blade, couldn't slow it up. No, Willis there. Keep it going the Stars' direction. It might be the first time it's been going the Stars' direction so far, and cut towards the middle there, and Clyde didn't get a touch it, just off the end of the stick there for the Crimson Bears. Back out to the point, high slot, and it's stabbed at by Willis, and right back to neutral ice for the Bears, and they'll pitch it in from there. They were onside. This one directed into the corner. Myrick gonna get a touch on it now. Not quite to the half wall, but he's certainly on the boards. And then Myrick, and out to the point there, and stabbed away and shoveled now, and it's clear, and can't get it moved forward. They do now, and Wortman, the only one interested in chasing, and there's an icing call. So pretty quick paced for the Bears so far. 11 minutes left, 10:58 rather, in this first period. Ooh. face-off here for Mulligan. And he's going to kick the Crimson Bears out of the circle. We'll have to get a new centerman or face-off for the face-off. It's pulled back there, now out to the point for the Stars. They'll ring it in there deep. Wortman will go to work behind the net. He does peel it away, and this one's centered all the way across the ice here. Slowed down by Garcia, and off a skate of his own player there, and pushed back out into neutral. Garcia will play it off for Myrick. Garcia now is able to stop it. Larson can't hold it there on the half wall, and the Bears will tangle for it. And it's picked off by Mulligan. Elects not to skate through the slot. It's pretty smart on his part. He definitely had a shadow. Mulligan now has found a seam out. Now he'll pass it off for Larson. Larson drops it for Mulligan. Mulligan cut towards the middle, and his shot was deflected into the end board by one of the Crimson Bears. Here's Larson now out to the half wall. He settled it down. It's out to the point, and Myrick can't hold the line. It's pitched right back in. They're going to call it offsides. Definitely touched a Star. Get this face off. Deep in there, the Crimson Bears first to touch. There's two there now, and a tangle for it. Looked like Alvord maybe for the Stars. It's definitely passed all the way out and dipped in deep by number 7. And 3 converge on the puck behind Clyde. Out to the half wall, now picked up there by Drath. Drath gonna punch it towards the middle, and this one, number 7, back. He's found a trap door. He pitched it out through neutral. Now back into neutral. And the Bears onside and slowed hit by Schmelzenbach. He'll give it off for Settlemeyer. Settlemeyer, circle back, doesn't like the look. Ease in behind the goal line. Settlemeyer takes his time, sauces one out. That's De La Cruz. Cala De La Cruz, rather. You get his whole name in there. That one's offsides, and nobody will get to touch it here except for the Crimson Bears. Touch to the red line. Picked off there by Willis, and he's going to charge in alone, and he's got Cala De La Cruz. And the centering pass going to no one. There's no centerman. Nobody in the slot for the Stars, and pushed out to this point. Now ripped in there, and it was deflected into the corner by the Stars. Maybe a little offensive momentum here. See how long it lasts, and it looks like maybe the Bears will skate this one out. Little board blind there, and it's picked off. That's Willis. Right back into the zone. Chase Willis with a shot that went wide on the blocker side. Now throwing him on the half wall. Parnell will take it from there. It's deflected. Now Willis going to get another try at it. This one over the bar. Into the side of the net comes the rebound. Off the glass here. Myrick will throw one. Shim patted away, and now he's going to get on his horse. He's got quite a race here. And Myrick, and that one in the 5-hole. Glass. Myrick just into the shin pads, then he's really quick to get back, or has to be, and he can't quite make the defensive and that play. One in the 5-hole. Clyde will allow one through the 5-hole with 7:58 left in this first period. So Juneau, quicker to score this evening than they were last night, for certain. .758 left in this first period. Juneau Crimson Bears lead by 1. Held by number 6 there. Slapped up the wall. Can't be held this time. Maybe over pursuit, but that's the forward, and the fence is behind here. Schmelzenbach off for Willis. We got one tipped forward. We're going to get our first penalty of the game, and that's the Crimson Bears will go to the sin bin. I didn't change the camera. Sorry, you gotta yell at me if it's too tiny. it's held, cycled back out to the point. That's Settlemeyer. Holds it there, and he'll rip one missed wide on blocker's side. Myrick down to pinch. A little too wide, I think, maybe. I'll get my camera set here in a sec. Sorry. Out to the point now. Settlemeyer. He'll load it off for Mulligan. Settlemeyer. And off the shin pad, and it's stopped there. Are we going to get a second penalty? What happens? Is he sending two of them? I don't know. Cushman makes a call. He's going to send one. They got two in the bin now. Stars, a 5-on-3 advantage. Settlemeyer holds it at the blue line. Off for Drayden Mulligan. Back out for Settlemeyer. Settlemeyer dangle with it at the blue, and it's off the end of the blade. Myrick will scoop it into the corner. Back out Settlemeyer. Settlemeyer rip one, and that one off the chest protector and off the dasher and settles back down. Myrick will play it into the corner and back out for Myrick. He's got a 2-1-1 there, and the one wins. That's the Bears trying to get it back under control. Myrick will play it back into the corner. Myrick, or it's held here now. Back out for Myrick. Myrick for Mulligan. Mulligan's going to get a decent look, and we're going to get too much time in the crease. I think we'll get a face-off outside the zone. That first penalty was a 4-minute or 5-minute penalty to number 6. Sorry, I didn't say that right away. And he's got 3 minutes, 41 seconds left in that one, and then 1:14 left in the second penalty for the penalty to number 24. Now it's held up here by Rutoff. Rutoff will leave it. And that's Parnell, I believe, skating it in. It is, and he drops it. And tracked there and over to get it. Number 12 for the Stars. A slap shot there and a big rebound, and it's held here. Back down low. Rutoff will dangle with it. Now he's got Parnell there, and it's a shot in the shin pad save. Goalie standing tall here and off the end of the blade and poked up and out of the zone, and the Stars will have to chase it down. It's Wertman, skated away without it. It's tapped in for Parnell. Now up the board, centering pass, looking for Rutoff, settled back now by the Bears, and they'll send it the length of the ice. And the Stars with no urgency, 20 seconds left in the penalty to number 24. And picked off at center ice with a 4-on-1 or 1-on-4, and Clyde easily deflects it aside. And it's picked up here by number 13. He'll pass it up for Wertman. Wertman dropped it. Cali de la Cruz holds it now for the Stars, and he'll cycle in behind the net. Now tried to push it out to the point man, had Parnell waiting, it's cleared. Now a 5-on-4 for the Stars. And struggling to get a shot on at all on the 5-on-3 is Willis towards the middle, and he'll go behind there, and the defense standing just outside the crease for the Crimson Bears, and they'll bring it back up. 1:55 left in this power play, the 5-on-4 power play for the Stars. Back and a quick shot, Clyde save. Back and a quick shot, Clyde save. Do it again. slide will hold on to this one. Minute 50 left in the 5-minute penalty to number 6. I didn't see what he did. Sorry, I wasn't paying that close of attention, unfortunately. Okay, and it's held by Schmelzenbach now. Schmelzenbach all the way back across the ice for Myrick. Myrick will skate it through neutral. Minute 41, it's dropped for Mulliken. Mulliken. He'll hold it here. He's got Schmelzenbach standing in front of the net, and he'll give it out for Settlemyre. Settlemyre, wrister, taps there, and this one went over the top. Schmelzenbach there for the deflection and directed it over the net. Held here by Settlemyre. Mulliken taking his time back out for Settlemyre. High slot there, and that one kicked to the side. Played low, that's Larson. He'll play it back out for Mulliken. Mulliken travels towards the slot. He'll give it down for Myrick. Back out to Mulliken. Back for Myrick. Myrick. Pause there and wait. No, and the sauce pass doesn't work out. And with a minute left in this power play for the Stars, have yet to get a shot on goal. Had a 5-on-3 advantage for 2 full minutes. Larson let it off for Mulliken. Mulliken gained the zone. It stabbed away from him from behind. 38 seconds left in the power play. 3:14 left in this first period. Crimson Bears lead by 1. And now they'll get it out of there. And Settlemyre there to defend it quite nicely. 23 seconds left in the power play now. Now it's off for Larson. Larson's got Myrick in front of him, elects to hold it. He'll give it up for Larson, who rips one in there. It's a big rebound, just nobody there to touch it. Myrick will keep it inside the zone. This one makes its way out, back to gather up the Stars, and both teams now even. There's Cala de la Cruz. Speedy around the net there. Now through neutral alone. Trying to work his magic through 4 of them. The Stars changing behind the play. 2:27 left in the period. Garcia. Off the wall. He found Drath. It's held here. A little board blind. Looks like number 7 for the Crimson Bears. And he dropped it all the way across the ice. Held by the Stars, looking for the outlet. This one will be iced with a minute 58 left in this first period. Stars struggling. Both teams even now. It's Cala de la Cruz. Now another glove on the ice. And Crimson Bears not able to hold the line that time. Picked up by number 18, drugged deep into his own end. He was tracked there, wisely got rid of it quickly. Then held by the Stars now, pulled up, trying to get it out of the corner. 3-on-1 in the corner, that's Drath down there low. For the Stars, swatted at, and Juneau Douglas, or I'm sorry, the Crimson Bears, I think it is Juneau Douglas, and they'll rip one in there off sides. Picked up now. Garcia gains the zone. He'll put a easy one that counts as a shot on goal. Is directed in behind by the Juneau goaltender. Here's Rotov. Pass it to the other side. Settlemyre's over there, touched up for Cala de la Cruz. De la Cruz gained the zone, and what a move by him, and couldn't handle it after it. Cala de la Cruz pinched into the end boards. Crimson defense doing its job. Crimson goalie doing his job. We're going to get our first star penalty of the day as soon as they get a touch up here. And they're calling the goalie off. He's with 20 seconds left. There's the touch that everybody was looking for. And the Stars will go on the kill. 18 seconds left in the first period. All right, if you're watching from Juneau, give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. It's 61 people in the chat, and you guys are silent. Crickets. Sorry, I'm not calling them like you're used to last night. Here's number 7 in the face-off circle for the Crimson Bears. Held at number 36. It's kicked aside by Clyde. And that save made by Clyde with 12 seconds left in the game. Here's number 49. Walks in there, and it's cleared out of the low slot by the Stars and picked up here looking for a wraparound maybe with 2 seconds left, and Willis able to flutter it down the ice. All right, that's first period action. Juneau first on the scoreboard tonight. They were the first on the scoreboard last night as well as the last. So 1-0 game in this first period. Juneau getting a nice goal on Clyde. Little 5-hole action for Juneau. Stars not really putting it together just yet. Hit that heart for me if you like what we do here, Peninsula Live Sports. Let us know. Make a comment. You can always reach out if you've got a team, U10 team, any team coming into town on the peninsula, and you want to make sure that you can see it from home. You can always message us on Facebook. We try to cover a lot of Peninsula sports. And then after you do that, make sure you subscribe. We'll take a quick break. They're going to play some music for you. Get a Zamboni done. Shots on goal will be announced here in just a moment. I'm kind of waiting for that.
At the end of the first period, we have a score of SOHI 0, Juneau Douglas 1. Juneau Douglas' goalie, number 1, Ted Davis, made 10 saves on 10 shots.
Davis, 10 saves, 10 shots.
Clyde made 8 saves on 9 shots.
Clyde saw 9 shots, saved 8 of them. So there is the shots on goal tally for that first period. Tell me who you're watching. If you can put a name to the number and throw it in the chat, I will say the name when I see it. Thank you, Shauna. Let's go, Stars. Let's get some comments. Can't have only Bear comments in there. You bet, Christy. Newell, number 12. 49, Roberts. You're welcome, Deborah. You bet, Ben. No problem. Just keep us in mind now. Got a lot of shout-outs from Juneau. Keep us in mind now when you have other teams in town. We're going to broadcast tomorrow's game from the Kenai rink also. Be the commentator last night, Nick Sorrell, ESPN Radio, will do that game tomorrow. Kind of working a new 2-camera thing. I've never tried it before. I don't know, like it might be a little glitchy. I got a camera that I can really zoom in on face-off. And I don't know, we'll see if it works or not. I'm new to the zoom one. Try to keep my main camera at the same zoom level, and then use just the smaller camera for the nice tight shot on a face-off. Phelps, number 24. Roberts, number 49. Thank you for helping me fill out some of this roster. Number 15. Thank you, Christina. I gotta be truthful, not my first game, so it really helps when they have the placards. I appreciate you guys definitely shouting them out. I'll get to as many of them as I can. I spend a lot of time looking at the roster and not calling the game, so it's a bummer that you don't get to hear your kid's name. So if I got here earlier, I would get a roster. But, you know, the guy got to work, too. It's a hobby for Keith and myself at Peninsula Live. We pick up games when we can. It's fun. We like it, obviously. Woo, Bobby. Adams, number 4. We'll get a Go Stars up there. And one of the things you probably could do, I don't know if it would come off right, but Bob, if you don't like what I have to say or you want to follow the game a little more closely, Bob's doing it. Thank you, Ben, Paxton, Myrtle, and Willoughby, number 16. Bob is at KSRM Radio Group. They have an app, but you can also find him on Facebook. He's calling the game. No visual from Bob. It's radio. But if you don't mind sticking around, that's cool. You could try the combo. I don't know how well it would match up. I think I'm hanging in there with him tonight. So, a couple different Paxtons on the team. One Willoughby, one Myrtle. Jed Davis in net. I think that's Jed's 2 games in a row now. Looking pretty solid. I didn't see another goalie. Check me if I'm wrong, Phil. But I didn't see another goalie on the bench there. I think Davis, maybe the only one they traveled with or the only one they have. I don't know. But Davis in net. Strong performance last night from Davis. Saw 30 shots, stopped every single one of them, and he's stopped them all today as well, if I'm thinking about the right Davis. Hopefully you figured out how to watch the game on your TV. Tell me if you're watching from your phone. Tell me how you're watching. TV, phone, laptop, iPad. Screen mirrors nice. Smart TV, you can just pull up YouTube and dial up Peninsula Live. We're sneaking up on 1,000 subscribers. It's taken some time. Keith and I have been both filming games separately, probably for the last 15 years, maybe longer. And then just together for the last 3, Keith really helped me bring my broadcast or streaming game up to a next level. Just knowledge and helping me figure out parts and pieces. He has a lot of similar parts and pieces. Tune in that game tomorrow night. Juneau at Kenai. You see a lot of the same. It'll look familiar. You could go to the YouTube now and hit a notification bell, and it'll tell you when he goes live. He might go live a little earlier than I did this evening. There'll be a radio lead-in with Nick tomorrow, and he likes to get that on the air. Like you got about 1 lap left. When the Stars come back to the sheet, they'll be down a player for 1:42. Struggled in that first period with a 2-man advantage. Now they'll be down 1, so probably some extra pressure from the Crimson Bears. The pretty cool thing about the Bears, it's not as if you, from my perspective, I filmed the game last night. I was here for it. I just didn't speak. I didn't see like that one guy, you know what I mean? They seem to work really well together. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of out of position stuff, and maybe your perspective is different. You've been watching these guys, if you're from Juneau, skate together or around each other for quite some time. So, but I don't see the one guy or the 2 guys. There's some guys with some speed for sure, but seems like more like teamwork to me than it does. Let's get it to him. Get back to the action here as soon as this water sets up. We'll spray it down there pretty good. We'll let things freeze up a bit. Get the 3 blind mice back out there. They're pretty cohesive for 3 games. Not bad at all for Juneau. Only going to get better from here, I'm sure. Just waiting on ice now. Here come the Bears. Oh, they do have a second goalie. Number 30. Second period action here. They won't give them a long time to do it. Juneau traveling left to right this period. Got the one-man advantage with 1:42 to go. Number 95. And he's in a little timeout. He's got to take time out. He feels shame, I'm sure of it. And Juneau right away. Number 4 carried into the boards, 36. Passed it off for 34. Shot and dangled in the blue bit. Stabbed away by Clyde and pushed into the end wall. Now that's Wortman. He'll carry it for the Stars and he'll flutter one in deep and Davis will direct it in behind the net. Number 7 carries it there. That's Myrtle. Paxson. Held here, looking for Myrtle once again, and Wortman will find it off the glass. It hit the head of number 36 there. Do I have his number? Not quite yet. Into the zone. Looking for Myrtle, he might be the guy. Smelzenbach will play him into the corner, and it's fluttered all the way down by Mulliken. 50 seconds left in this power play for Juneau. Maybe a shot, kind of wide. I don't know if they'll call that a shot or not. And back up ice. Come the Crimson Bears through the middle. Smelzenbach will lift a stick, and this one played all the way back down. 32 seconds left in the power play bout. Now, 24 back to get it. That's Isaac Phelps. Phelps will hold it. Just Mulliken closing in on him, and Phelps. Now Mulliken picks pockets away, and he's going to get a look here and a quick shot and a save made by Davis. He'll hang on. That's quite a turn of events there. Closing in on him, and Phelps. Now Mulliken picks pockets away, and he's going to get a look here and a quick shot and a save made by Davis. He'll hang on to stand tall. 16 seconds left in the power play. I think it was Wortman. No, it was not in the face-off circle. Here comes number 6 up the ice. He's met at the blue line by Myrick, and that's Draft now, and it's poked out to the blue line. It'll be gloved down there, and he's going to call it a hand pass, which he caught it and dropped it to himself. I don't know if Cushman got that one called properly. Not a great call there. Pushed into the zone. Myrick holds it now. Both teams even strength. 13-15 left in this period. Myrick into the zone one-handed and can't get the shot away. He'll tip it back towards the slot, and Juneau quick to play it out of harm. Still in the zone, and they dish it deep. This one might make. Yes, it does. Rutoff will let it play to the end wall. In the face-off, that's Myrtle. Across from him. They're going to kick the Stars out. No, they're not. They let De La Cruz take the face-off anyway, and that's pushed around. Maybe that wasn't De La Cruz. Held here, back out to the point. Myrick, quick shot off the shin pad. That cost him the last time. And they're back to play defense now. This one played all the way through. That is Cala De La Cruz there, wearing the number 95 sweater. Tipped back, and Myrick there to play it into the wall. Played back deep, number 15 for the Crimson Bears. Cycled back out to the half wall, 36 there. And Myrick will find the seam on the close boards there, and he's pulled down. And the Bears regain it, head back towards the zone. The number 19 going to get a shot away, and it didn't go far. Didn't get much wood on it. 12:09 left in this second period, and that one blocked down and just tumbled out of the zone and right back in. It was offsides. Yeah, I don't see a number 36 here, but it's played all the way down. That'll be icing. Nickadoo, number 15. Played deep. Schmelzenbach will have it there. Schmelzenbach turned back into the corner, back out. Now off to Schettlemeyer. Defensive partner will bring it out from behind the can. He'll cycle it back down for Schmelzenbach. Picked up there and trying to get it up and out of the zone. They do. A little outlet pass action there. Didn't land. Willis tried to play it. And the Bears will play it deep to number 4, Adams. And then back up out of the zone. The Stars will have to reset. Settlemeyer push it through. And that one intercepted and trickled into the zone for the Crimson Bears. We're going to have a penalty coming here for a trip. 11-12 left in this period. Gonna send Schmelzenbach, I think. Like Schmelly headed for the bin. Maybe nobody. No, send number 23 for the trip. Stars, not their first power play opportunity. Right, wind control here, back down for Drayden Mulligan. Settlemeyer, get it deep, it was deflected there. Turned by Larson on the half wall. Larson will take his time, back out for Settlemeyer, back down for Larson. Larson, take a look, trying to get it all the way across the ice for Mulligan, and it skips over everybody off a Bears blade, and Mulligan get it turned back around and headed in the Stars' direction. He'll gain the zone 1-on-4. Mulligan. Did he lose the handle? He got it back out for Myrick. He'll give it up for Settlemeyer, who gets it low, and that's Schmelzenbach in the front there, and a Davis save. And cleared up by the Bears. Both teams even now, and Clyde will have to make a save. Settlemeyer. Set up there. Behind Clyde. Oh, cuffed up in the zone. Larson back to grab it. Larson swatted at by Myrtle. Larson off the end of his blade. Myrick all the way across the sheet. Smelzenbach on the other side. Smelzenbach in the zone, deflected, stopped, and flipped all the way down, touched by Clyde. Maybe he's not aware that the penalty has lapsed. 9:53 left in this second period. Out of reach and stopped up by number 24 there. That's Isaac Phelps. Get a touch on it at neutral. Outlet pass. It's Larson up for Myrick, tipped and can't be played again. Here's Smelzenbach to follow up the play into the zone and the mid-slot there. Davis reached out, didn't even come close. I'm sure Davis probably would have got blocker on that one had it been on net. And a backhanded pass cleared up and out of the zone. Maybe the penalty is not cleared because they only have 4. And they still got a guy in the bin and it's picked off. Myrick, little muscle there to regain the control. Myrick still forcing his way out of the zone. And now touched by number 39. Larson throws a check. Now they're even. Here's Mulliken. Back into the zone. Had it poked at a little bit. He'll curl there. Just at the hash marks. Touch towards the middle. Myrick couldn't get his blade down on it. It squirted all the way to the other side. Bears will get it chipped up and out of the zone. Go back to goal. It is Mulliken. Mulliken for Garcia. Up for Willis. Willis into the zone. He wants it towards the middle. Trying to take it right down Main Street. Number 49, that's Braden Roberts. Played it into the corner. Now they'll move it back the other way. Garcia picked it off, and that shot into the stick of number 24, Isaac Phelps. Stopped up by Roberts. Held by Parnell now and into the zone. Stabbed at, held here by Alvord towards the middle, other side of the ice. And cycled back in. The Bears trickle this one out. It's going to flutter all the way down there. Clyde will grab it. Took their time, now cleared it out of the zone here. And the Crimson Bears will have to wait for everybody to tag up. Stopped here and pushed back out. Here's Parnell for Willis. Picked away from Willis from behind. Number 11 for the Crimson Bears. Back into the zone. Clyde directs it aside. I don't know if I got number 11's name or not. 11, turn around, and that went into the skates of Albert. Back out to the point, and they'll slam one here, and this one off of Clyde, off the bar, I believe, the side of the post. Back out to the point, held here by Juneau, just trying to get it clear, and Albert, and they'll ice this one down. Had enough of that, 6:56 left in the period. .36 is Elliot Welch. Thank you. Nolan Cruz. Smelzenbach playing a heck of a defense these days. A freshman, not bad. Taking on a couple last night in the corner late in the game. Really made a difference. 36 will deal this one back in. Offsides, they're tagged up now and coming. Here's Settlemeyer. Off for Smelzenbach. Smelzenbach off the wall, looking for some help out of Rooftop. Right back into the zone, number 36, and he'll get a shot. And Clyde was square to it. Cala de la Cruz. Off for Rooftop. Rooftop can't get the pass away, and right back into the zone. And Shuttlemeyer just having a hard time getting through the neutral zone, and that's credit to not great passing as well as good defense in the neutral zone for the Crimson Bears. Cala de la Cruz can't turn it around. This one trickles in on Clyde. He's going to freeze it. 36 is Welch. Thank you. It's difficult. I'm gonna do them as best I can. Please forgive me if I don't get to them. Here's Cruz in the face-off circle. Across from him, Mulliken for the Stars. Mulliken able to win this one. He'll turn it around. 5:50 left in the period. Mulliken in behind the net. Clyde, he makes it squeeze through one there. Now he's got another. Gain the zone is Mulliken. Mulliken, quick shot there. Davis has no idea where it is, and it trickles out. I think that one dangled in the blue bit behind him for a second there. Mulliken, give credit to Davis too, and his defense for getting that cleared up. Thread the needle there, and that was off the stick of Wharton and deep. Picked up by number 4 for the Crimson Bears. Oop, kicked it. Here's Myron. He can be speedy. This one in on Clyde. It was touched from behind by number 19. Picked off by Myrtle. Dipped back in there. Myrtle directed into the boards by Wharton. Up and out. There's a big trip. They'll call this one instantly. Crimson Bears will send a guy to the bin. 4:52 in the period. Left in the period. And that'll be a 2-minute power play here for the Stars. It's number 7 going to that's Myrtle going in for the trip. Out to take the face off, Morris, number 11. Across from him, and I believe that's Larson. Pulled back, held here by Schmelzenbach. Schmelzenbach, little indecisive. Mulliken will just tap it down, and it's played away. Parnell will go grab it off the boards. Helped by Settlemeyer. Parnell towards the middle, off to Mulliken, and just into the corner. Couldn't hang on. Mulliken will shirk the Mulliken, trying to get it towards the middle and off for Parnell. Parnell's going to get a look here, and it's blocked in behind the net by number 49, and held here by Mulliken again. 4:18 left of the period. We're going to get a cross check, and that'll even the ice here. 4-on-4, I believe. Number Larson going to the bin. So with 1:24 left in the Myrtle penalty, Larson will go and put 2 minutes up on his own. Make this a 4-on-4 game with 4:16 left in the second period. This one won by the Stars. Settlemeyer gonna chip it around one, chase it in. He's got help. He's got Parnell in the middle, and he can't get it there. Bears defense covering the passing lane. Parnell cycles it back. Schmelzenbach wisely does not go deep. Now he will. Schmelzenbach. Hold it, stop. That's a nice play by Schmelzenbach with the mitts there for a defenseman, and off the boards and back up. There's a shot, and it's in there. Played it in behind. He held it, I think, on the tweener there, in between the shin pads. Here's Mulliken. 4-on-4, a little extra ice to work with, at least for the next 41 seconds. And then the Stars will go on the kill. Here's Mulliken. He'll turn and fire one, and a nice save made by Davis. Let me know, do you think that 2-camera thing is a little too clunky, or are you digging it? Here's Wharton in the face-off circle. Bears win this one. Willis, it's played backwards and forward. Number 36, Welsh on the ice there. He's right in the middle of it. Here he is carrying it now, and he'll dip it back to 6. 6, trying to play it to himself. That's Willis, pinched off of it. Number 11 with them locks, Morris. Hold it steady there, place it out to the half wall. Got a guy streaking. I think that's Morris. He just missed it. Well, it's Welch he just missed. Myrick plays it through too. Myrick sprung free. He's got Welch with him. He's got a drop, and he'll push one that goes in behind the net. Stars now find themselves on the kill. Here's Myrtle back to the sheet after doing time. Oh, I think he just lost his edge there. That one deflected up into the netting off of Myrick. 2:30 left in this period. .14 seconds left in this Stars penalty kill. Some confusion as to where this face-off's going to happen. And just tapped out of a zone. 2:24 left in the period. 5 seconds left in the power play. Stars will get their guy back. Push back towards the middle. Parnell, Pastry. Number 14 trying to get his shot away and then picked up duties there. That's Mulligan, and he'll push it in behind the net. Now both teams even. Settlemeyer over there to pick it up for the Stars. He'll wrap it up the boards. This one will be cleared. Wortman can't settle, and right back towards the defensive zone. And we're going to get a stop and play. They're going to call it offsides. He was tucked into it because they were well deep before they made it there. Miss Welch carries it now. So Welch, I guess, now that I know some names, maybe Welch and Myrtle are the guys you're looking at. Although they didn't score last night. It was a freshman last night. Freshman defender, I believe. Here's Settlemeyer, pick it off the boards. He got it up for Parnell. And it's poked away from him. He lost his edge. Settlemeyer will fight for it here at neutral. Mulligan will dilly it back for Schmelzenbach, and we're going to get a touch up here, and you're going to call maybe Settlemeyer for the slash. 1:16 left in this period, so they may start the next period the same way they started this one, and that'd be on the kill. In the face-off circle for the Stars, or for the Crimson Bears. Do I got his number? Waiting to get that penalty up on the board. Had some clock trouble last night. Looks like they've got it figured out. Maybe a little short last night. Crimson Bears on the power play here, wrapped around both boards. It's
Number 28, Eli Settlemeyer.
Oh, he took a 4-minute penalty.
2 minutes for a slash and 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, Settlemeyer taking 4 minutes, so we'll be well in to the third period by the time Settlemeyer gets back on the ice. Here's Wortman to put the pressure on. He had 4 minutes. He had 2 for unsportsmanlike and 2 for the slash. So after he slashed, he couldn't stay quiet. And now the Crimson Bears do make the zone. Myrick over there. Pinch the guy off of it and wrap it around 2 boards. It is held at the point and slammed in there. And this one up and over the top with 35 seconds left in the period. Held here by Welch. Mulligan came out to play him, and he'll pitch it off on the backhand. Back for Welch. Thrown in deep here. Got a broken stick down there, so a little bit more of a hazard. Touched up here, and the Stars will take one more penalty with 16.5 seconds left in this second period. So they'll be down 2 guys. with 16 and a half seconds left. 3 minutes, 1 second left to the on the Soldotna penalty. It's Myrtle going to come in and take this face off. Across from him, Mulligan. Welch will throw it into the mid slot there, and they'll turn around. It was directed into behind the net. This one over the top there, number 11, can't get it to step. 2 seconds left in the period, and that's the way this one's gonna end. And we'll get shot totals here in just a moment. That was Morris with the last chance there. Settlemeyer, 2:44 left in his penalty, so won't see him until about 11 and a half minutes left. 12 and a half minutes left into the third, and then the penalty to number 14. He'll spend some time in there. He'll be back actually before Settlemeyer, so penalty inside a penalty. Get shot totals. We're waiting on that.
Cheer up, guys! You've got one more period. Let's do it. Yeah.
I really do appreciate you watching. Hit that like button for me. I got a competition going with my partner who can get more likes this weekend. I got a whole $1 on it. Stars down their captain. Shoulder injury, out for the season.
At the end of the second period, we have a score of SOHI 0, Juneau Douglas 1. Juneau Douglas' goalie, number 1, Jen Davis, made 6 saves on 6 shots.
Davis saw 6, saved them. Every last one of them.
Made 11 saves on 11 shots.
And Clyde saw 11 shots, and he saved 11 of them. They'll play some music here for us in just a second, and I'll get copyrighted. It'll be a whole thing. There we go. It's good they don't put me in YouTube jail. They just mute it. Thank you, bread guy. It's a different name, I think. Bread guy. I've never met another bread guy before. Appreciate the comment. We'll try to catch Nolan Cruz this next time around, and in this third period. Hockey's not the only sport we cover here. We also do we did the Division II baseball championships this last spring. We also cover a lot of football locally. And every now and then we throw in a soccer game, so it's worth knowing where we are. If you subscribe and hit that notification bell, you get to decide if you want to do it or not. Like if it's like, you know, we don't do curling, but if we did, you could decide if you wanted to watch that. Appreciate the comment, Ben. Thank you. I don't know, 3 by yourself, that's rough. I'm struggling with 2. We'll see. Does Juneau do a live barn, or you guys got a guy? If the stars traveled down, I think they traveled down last year. If I remember right, I think we had to watch the live barn, or got to watch the live barn. At least you got to see. And there's live barn here too. I mean, you can tune me out if you want. Saving up for a new encoder, which will let me do more cameras. I can do up to 3 point, but I've had a new encoder. They got one on the market now that'll do 8. That would be kind of fun, but it really takes alumni game is coming up on December 20th. We'll cover that one. We'll have a lot of cameras pointed at that, some professional commentary, guys way better than me. we'll be calling that one. I might get to do a little bit of color there, but we'll get different guys. It'll be on this channel, and it's kind of fun. But now they'll have kind of a tier 1 game and a tier 2 game. Pretty fun. We do some green screen stuff, and we really kind of go all out. That's one of the games where Keith likes to cover the Cardinals and I like to cover the Stars, and we kind of collide in the middle for that one. Always really good. Whether it's an alumni game or a straight season game, it's a pretty solid game to watch. The rivalry is strong. I wonder who Juneau's biggest rivalry is. Almost had 100 viewers for that second period. I think you need to call your family and your friends that aren't watching and get them tuned in here. Bump me over 100. 1-0 game, it's worth it. Let's get some Stars viewers in here. Can I get a Go Stars? Ice is cleaned up. Gonna wait for it to dry out a little bit. Down here in this corner, this one right here, just this side of the net. I don't know if they got it fixed or not, but man, when my kids played here, that spot would get soupy. It would take a good amount of time to dry out. I remember a game, Soldotna against Palmer. Soldotna guy coming from around that corner, defenseman, and the puck just stuck. It just hit that puddle and stopped. And Palmer tracking him down from behind, able to slap it out of the puddle and into the net. Just crazy sequence. I think from that point on, it really started to really hone in. I mean, they allowed the goal, but they really started to hone in on whether or not the ice was dry or frozen. Dry and frozen, I guess, are the same when you're talking about ice. What's the game, Phil, that they all show up for? Everybody's in the barn. Is it every game? You guys get big crowds every game? Juneau. Chomping at the bit to get back on the sheet here. Davis lined up to get out there first. They're gonna Stars will come out down 2 guys for a minute 43, and they'll get their first one back at 2. That's a great question, Ben. We play them tomorrow. If you want to tune in and watch that one before you watch Kenai play, we're going to play Palmer tomorrow. I couldn't say, honestly. Maybe Palmer moms love Palmer. Stars back on the ice. All right, settle in. It's like going to be like a Raven Air flight. It's going to be bumpy. I never did make it to Juneau to soak in that atmosphere. Five on three to start. Juneau Douglas with the advantage. This is Mulligan. Across from him, Nelson. One right away and poked away from Myrick. Ripped in there. Schmelzenbach, the freshman defender, into the corner. He'll take on two and push towards the middle. Myrick there to defend and push back towards Schmelzenbach, and he'll put the pause to it. This one squirts up and out of the zone. Played back towards the middle. Schmelzenbach will retract to go get it. Minute 13 left in this penalty. Off the stick, he lost it. Number 49, Schmelzenbach. Definitely get this one clear. The ice is definitely dry in that corner. Welch, captain, into the zone. He'll dilly it off to Myrtle, and Myrtle will do a bottle knocker there. Welch bring it up nice and slow. Myrtle followed him off to the right there. To Myrtle, and Myrtle will do a bottle knocker there. Make this a 2-0 game, but you gain a guy back. Huh. Scoreboard. Fix the scoreboard, Marty. There we go. I think we got it now. 2-0, 149 left in the penalty to settle Meyer, so Juneau with the one-man advantage still. They're onside, trickling in here. Garcia back to defend. Schmelzenbach try to pull it away from Myrtle, who's still on the ice, and Schmelzenbach throw it all the way down on Davis, who'll play it away. Davis, plenty of time to look. Plays it for Morris. Morris, cross ice pass for Myrtle. He might be the go-to guy. Back for number 18, gains the zone. Take a shot, Clyde directed aside, and that one up into the netting. Slapped up by two guys. It's pulled back, 1:08 left in this power play for Juneau Douglas. Held by number 49, trying to get to the middle. He did. Just trickled over the stick of 14. Held by 39, back down for 14. Stabbed out here, pestered definitely, and finally pushed down to the ice and out to the point, and played right back for 14. Cross ice, high slot, all the way through, backside, wide open. And it's stymied here at the blue line. Pushed in, 37 seconds left in the power play. And no penalty called on that one. Out to the point. I guess there is a penalty here. Coming up, Cushman says, yeah, we gotcha. And they'll pull the guy for the 6-on-5. Delayed penalty here. Myrtle slows it down at the point. Back for Myrtle. Myrtle will take a shot and missed well wide. Maybe just trying to get it deep. Myrtle again. Another shot directed aside. Nice and low here, and Clyde will pounce on it and get a stop and play with 3 seconds left in the kill on Settlemyer. They'll get him back in 3, but they're going to put another guy in there for 2. And that's Myrick with his first penalty of the night. So 3 seconds of 5-on-3, and then minute 57 of 5-on-4 for the Bears. This Mulligan in the face-off circle. Across from him, Myrtle. About the same size a guy, I think. Match up pretty nicely, actually. And they excused Mulligan from the face-off circle. There we are, now 5-on-4 still, and have been for at least 5-on-4. Clyde with a save. At least 5-on-4 for the last 6 minutes of play. Yeah, I think it's fair to say 6 minutes of play. Well, it'll be 6 minutes once this one is dealt with. Schmelzenbach turn around and flip it the length of the ice. Wortman will chase. That's Welch back to grab it up. Bring it back into the zone. He slams the brakes on as he gains the zone, and we'll push it off for number 6. There's Myrtle. Hold it there. Maybe a permanent fixture on this Juneau Douglas ice. And back for Myrtle on the half wall. Going to walk it in and take the shot. And it trickles into the other corner, and it's going to make it all the way down to the other end. And Stars will change behind, and so will the Crimson Bears. Mulligan take a swipe at it. Brought in by 6, works his way around 1, pushed 1 wide of the net. Now Clyde's down. This is Settlemyer. And he throws one off the glass and clears it all the way down. 46 seconds left in this penalty kill. Crimson Bears there. Rutoff comes in, trying to be physical for the Stars. Slapped at now Settlemyer. He'll roll it into the other end. Here's Rutoff tracking, number 18 for the Crimson Bears. 10:44 left in the period. 23 left in this power play, and that was offsides. Not by a lot, but we all saw it. Moved forward, hit here in on Clyde. Clyde gonna get it cleared up. He thought Garcia will go back for it. Can't get it clear now. 2-on-2 the other way. That's Willis. Checked into the boards pretty well there. Back the other direction. And stymied out before it could get deep. And now they do get it deep. And that's Garcia. He'll peel it away. His centering pass stifled. And the power play for the Bears is over. Back out to Welch and redirected, but it was wide. And we're going to get a stop in play. Maybe the net has bounced off the red line. It has. So, whether the 6-minute storm there cost them a goal, had their own 5-on-3 opportunity, the Stars did. Held at the point, deflected, and Schmelzenbach got a blade on it. Yeah,
Schmelzenbach
Schmelzenbach
deflected
touched
and
it there. He's taking all the
Schmelzenbach.
credit for that one. Put Juneau Douglas up by 3. Schmelzenbach playing a great game all night long. Got him out there just top of the circle. They put it in there and just off his blade. Probably one of those where you gotta, as a freshman, you gotta learn to pick your stick up and let some of them go through. 3-0 Juneau. We'll get a goal announcement here just shortly. Schmelzenbach still on the ice. Why not? Let him ride it out. Schmelzenbach off the boards, looking for some help in the neutral zone. The only thing there is a Crimson Bear. Settlemeyer let it go through. Schmelzenbach played it off the boards to himself. Here's Workman will play it back the other way. And Larson will play it back for Settlemeyer. Number 23 was the goal scorer there. That's how they'll give it to. And Mulliken able to pick it out of the pile. Mulliken off for Larson. Larson across the red line, dip it deep. Wortman there, and a miss for him. 8:53 left in the game. Captain Welch, bring it out. We'll put it in. Shin pad, not a save. It was well outside the net. Myrick seeing fire here. Gets inside the zone and put it into the shin pads. That's going to hurt. Yeah. And thrown deep. And a long wait for the whistle there, but it is icing.
Go, Wilbur!
.824 left in the game. Stars seem to be struggling to mount any sort of offensive pressure. That's Willis down there. He's got one out front and had 2 guys on the doorstep there. Garcia stepped up to make a play. Here's Myrick. Got this puck turned around. And they'll throw one in that off the skate. Goes into the corner. Back towards the middle. Myrick was hanging out there, and it's kicked up to the blade and ripped in around both corners by the Crimson Bears. Myrick. Myrick again off the boards, and we'll get a penalty out of that one. That's a trip, nearly knee to knee. He took the worst of it on the trip. That's number 6 going to the bin. Miller. I think they'll send him. We'll get a face-off down here near Davis. 7:37 left in the third period. They used to say left in the game, but I got proven wrong too many times because these can change quickly. Larson, Mulliken. Schmelzenbach out there. He's going to hold that crease down. Settlemeyer going to chip it in deep. Larson over there. Pestered pretty good. He'll cycle it back. And lost the stick is Schmelzenbach, and he'll come off the ice. It's passed up here to Myrick. Back for Settlemeyer. Settlemeyer. Pester to Bet. Settlemeyer for Mulliken. Mulliken poked away from him. That's nice plays there by number 11. Up for Larson now, and they gain the zone slowly. Larson pulled it through his own legs, then lost the handle. 6:51 left in the contest, or the third rather. And trying to get it tipped up for Wilson. Larson has it poked away by number 15, and he'll gain the zone. Settlemeyer in there to push it for Mulliken. 58 seconds left in the power play, and a mounted no offensive tries. And this one played off a Larson shin pad back out to neutral ice. Settlemeyer once again trying to get it to lay flat. It does. Settlemeyer for Myrick. Myrick sees red. He could do this. He can be slippery, but mostly speedy. Myrick circles around. Sauce pass looking for Mulligan. Didn't make it through. Myrick low. Just 5:50 left in the period and some miscommunication there. Myrick will dilly it back for Parnell. Push it back towards the middle and just under Larson's blade and thrown back into the zone. Here's Parnell. Both teams are even. Up for Myrick. Myrick. Throw it in deep. This one bounces off the end board. In there to at least chase after it. Parnell able to hold it on the line. Now it's poked away from it. 5:14 left in the game. Larson, Mulligan, now into the middle. Mulligan can't get the shot away. He'll take the check after the play. No whistles here. Parnell pinch. Dangerous play. 2-on-1 the other direction. Shot went wide. And they throw it in on the backhand. Play. 2-on-1 the other direction. That shot went wide. Trailing guy. And they throw it in on the backhand. Clyde all the way to his right. 4:45 left in this third period. Stars find themselves in a deep hole. This is Caden Morris in the face-off circle. Caught from him, Cala de la Cruz. Wharton into Cruz's right. And pulled straight forward. Gonna put a shot on Clyde. He'll direct it into the corner. Over there, Schmelzenbach. Played a great defense most of the all game. Pulled out of the pile. That's Cala de la Cruz. Had it stabbed away from him. Picked up here by Settlemeyer. Nelson credited with the goal for the Crimson Bears. Settlemeyer kick it up to his forehand. And he'll throw one that just missed wide. Maybe the first time I've seen Davis out of position, but it was a wide shot. Back out to the point. Settlemeyer will rip it from there. Davis lets this one through. Held at the point. No, that's Settlemeyer on the other side of the ice. Schmelzenbach taking those shots. Here's Cala. Cala de la Cruz will push one forward. Schmelzenbach will pinch a bit. Not too much, just enough. 3:47 left in the third period. Schmelzenbach now. Cross ice for Settlemeyer. Settlemeyer lead it up for Cala de la Cruz. Cross ice, just missed Rutov. Rutov flutter one in. That didn't make it behind the net. And the Crimson D is held up there and stopped down by Myrick. Myrick will lead forward, missed Cala de la Cruz, and that'll be an icing. .320 left in the period. Myrick from behind the net. Gonna try this one more time. Stabbed at now. Myrick. It's tough to keep it straight when you got three on you. And it's poked back up and out. Garcia. Myrick. Make it difficult. Myrick stabbed it up out of the zone. It'll be held there. Dipped back in. Everybody's on side now. Here's Garcia. Garcia will play it to the side. Take a look. All the passing lanes are closed. Here's Broyles going to get a look at this game, and a misguided pass will have to be caught on the shot by Clyde. Mulligan in the face-off, so Schmelzenbach will come away with it, and he's going to throw it the length of the ice. This will also be icing. Mulligan. Pulled back by the Bears. Shot directed aside by Clyde. This one trapped down by Clyde, and it's off its post again. 2:24 left in this third period. Face-off won by the Bears, and pull it out to the half wall. He's going to let it trickle through to the defense, right back down to the half wall now. Trying to make for the slot, and it's picked off by the D. 2:09 left. Pushed forward, Wirtinen will take it off the boards one time, and he keeps it moving his direction. Wirtinen had some help coming. Davis was right there in the slot, posted up nicely to take anything coming his way. Wirtinen really made something for the Stars there. And the Stars had two guys in the slot, low, and it just trickled through. Here's Schmelzenbach. Throw it to the other side of the ice. Settelmeyer now. Settelmeyer gained the zone, and a lot of the Stars actually headed for the bench. There's three of them doing a change, and one guy left makes it offsides. Didn't get much of that one. Apologies. Played deep by the Bears. They'll be icing. 1:28, just under 90 seconds left in this game. 4-0 Crimson Bears. Quick shot there. Didn't make it through. Rutov ridden into the boards. That's Cala de la Cruz ridden into the boards there. Parnell and Cala still waiting to get up. And a quick shot there, and that was off the post. American Iron saves another. Back out for Willis, and can't get it cleared. Roberts in a tussle now. Willis will take the shot. It was deflected wide in behind the net now. And there's Cala de la Cruz. And a sick little move to get out from behind the goal line. 51 seconds left, and that one's into the shin pads. Roberts will play it deep. Cala de la Cruz. Another block there, and a save made by Davis. Call it that, and number 11 taken off his feet for his effort. Had a whistle. Might have went into the box. I didn't see. Nobody's headed for the sin bin. Nice clean check. Morris definitely giving one up for the team there. This Parnell in the faceoff circle was a defender to start the season. They lost Crabtree, had to move him forward. Garcia flip it out of the zone into neutral. The Bears are going to slow this one down. Here's Roberts, and he'll push one forward. Held here by Parnell. Parnell will swing it to the other side. Squeaks outside of the zone. 22 seconds left. That's Cala de la Cruz now in a fight, pushed into the boards. And you're going to get a penalty called here. And that's Cala de la Cruz. 13 and a half seconds left in this game. Stars take a penalty. 5-on-4 for the next 13 and a half. They're going to give... yeah, he got 5 minutes for that slash, Kala did. Trying to get the shot away. They do. 3 seconds left. Overskate at 1 now, and it's over. Stars 4-0 loss. Spent a lot of time in the sin bin. Juneau, the celebration on the sweep of the Soldotna Stars at their home. We'll get some sportsmanship here in the middle. I'm sure both teams will calm down for that. Get some final shots on goal. Then I'm going to sign off and go home and see my family. Appreciate the comments. Make sure you throw me a thumbs up before you log off. We'll get the announcement on those here shortly, the shots on goal. That's what I'm waiting for. Juneau, that's their 3rd game of the season. Pretty good. You're welcome, Philip. I'm hoping they'll announce them. Here we go.
Made 4 saves on 4 shots for a game total of 20 saves on 20 shots.
20 shots for Davis. He saved all of them.
Number 0, Bryson Clyde made 8 saves on 11 shots for a game total of 27 saves on 31 shots.
Bryson saw 31 shots and he saved 27 of them.
Have a great night and drive safe.
Once again, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm Marty. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you hit the subscribe button, you're going to see tomorrow night's game 2 guaranteed. There are plenty of links out there. If you go to Key 9 Cardinals Facebook page, you'll see a link to watch the game. I tried to share a link to this game tonight, but it will take you to the exact same page to watch that game as well. You might have to filter through it a little bit, but look for those links. Thanks again for watching. 4-0. Juneau.